Gold Day everyone. Happy weekend sa lahat and congratulations sa lahat ng mananalo nung NFP, the NFP trade. Trade recap natin yung NFP trade natin last Friday. So before the NFP news was released na gumawa tayo ng range sa 2058 and 2052. So why 2058 and why 2052? So we can see here sa 2058 muna natin titingnan. So bakit ba nilagay natin sa 2058? Okay, looking at the H4, tingnan natin sa higher time frame si 2058. We can see here sa mga weeks niya last year nitong January pala, last month. Kita natin, tingnan muna natin sa monthly. Kasi doon ako tumingin una. So on monthly candles, ang interpretation nito, the general bias was if the 2058 will break, sigurado siya pataas. But the general bias for the news NFP is bearish. Pa-bearish ako, sell ako. Kasi yung rate cut sa March is malabong mangyari. So parang bumaba yung possibility na mag-rate cut sa March. So kung makikita natin, matatanda natin nung December, yung December na buwan is tinulak ni gold papunta sa 2.1, but that was a Asian volume, di ba? Nag-2.1 siya. And then eventually January, kung titingnan natin siya sa weekly time frame, buong January to February, parang nagda-downtrend na siya. Ito yung December na push, then testing this to one rejection candle, hindi na inabot. Then January, dahan-dahan na siyang bumaba. So the trend for January to February is bearish si gold. So sa NFP ng February, I was very na mag-sell, sell, pati nung FOMC sell kasi baka i-confirm dun sa FOMC na too soon yung pagre-rate cut nila. So looking at this one, kita natin dito sa weekly candle, meron kang 2062 and then meron kang wick dito sa 2061 and then there's a rejection wick sa 2058. So zoom natin para makita natin. So this is a rejection wick. Ito yung rejection, diba? Ito yung nag-push kay gold pababa. So this is a rejection wick at the 2058 level. Diba? Kita mo yung wick na yan, yung wick ng candle na to. This is a rejection wick ng 2058 level. So malakas ang rejection. Malakas yung resistance sa wick na to. No, this is the high of that wick. Then the reject niya, they turned the price to bearish and na may range siya dito hanggang 2001. Okay? So dito ko naman nilagay yung TP sa 2015 because this is a rejection wick naman nung bullish, nung bearish na push, di ba? Pinush siya pababa, that ni-reject siya. Then this was the level 2013 siya actually, but I put it on the 2015 level para sarado siya, and it could be a psychological na level 2015. Okay, so sa level na yan yung TP, and the resistance here, ito yung rejection wick na to. Tandaan nyo, pagka bullish nga siya, tapos baba yung bias mo, this is a rejection. Ni-reject yung price dito, kaya inangat. Dito naman, inangat yung price, bumaba siya, nag-close sa baba. That is a rejection wick. So, rejection wick ko nilagay si 2058. So, bakit naman dun sa 2052? Looking at the 30-minute candle, so dito naman yung sa 30 minutes candle. I hope it makes sense sa inyo. No? So, sa mga, sundan nyo na lang or review nyo itong video na to. So, bakit naman sa 2052? So, we can see here na nag-push si previously sa nung FOMC. FOMC yung February 1. Nag-push si gold papunta sa 2065, then down after the 2050, 2051, then reject, nag-close dito, nag-create ng support, then binasag ni Asian session, then Asian session bounce off that 2052 level, never ever touching the 2050. So bakit hindi sa 2050 nilagay? It's very risky pag nilagay mo sa 2050, baka false breakout or hindi siya magtuloy or kulang na yung magiging gains mo kasi masyado nang mababa si 2050. Bakit sa 2052? Because kung dito natin nilagay sa support na to, that's sa 2053, that's a strong support na nangyari during the New York time. And then kung during the Asian volume ka, hindi mababasag yan. Kaya nga meron ditong falls, then bumalik, then falls again, then bumalik because the volume is not enough to break this level. Kasi high volume support to. Kasi malakas yung push, binaba, inangat. So that's a high volume push. So naghanap ako ng support na weak. So where will a weak support be made? Siyempre, dun sa weak na session. Ano yung weak na session? This is the Asian session. Ito yung range ng Asian session. This is the support created. This is the range. Range, di ba? Range weak to hanggang 2052. So, at the tip of that range week sa Asian session, pag nabasag yan, no? Pag dito kasi sa London na support, 2053, may chances pa yan na mag-bounce off during the NFP. Kukunin yan, then bounce off. Kasi this is a strong support as well. Pero pag nabasag na yung strong support, the next support is a weak support sa Asian. Alam mo, pag binasag na yan, pag na-test na yung support na yan, that's a weak support, then there is NFP, meron kang catalyst na magbe-break sa prices down. Pero yung mga naka-sell dito sa 2054, congrats pa rin sa inyo. I don't know what's your bias, kung ano yung bias nyo dyan, but the best entry for an SGC setup is 2052. So here, high risk ang mga setups na nandito sa taas because baka ma-whipsaw lang kasi nagwi-whipsaw, nagre-range si gold dyan sa prices na yan. And the breakout dun dito sa 2058, hindi na talaga na-touch. Kasi pag na-touch yan, sigurado, basagin niya tong New York. And yeah, eventually testing the 2100 level. So yun yung naging idea behind the range sa 2058 and 2052. I hope this video made sense and sana may natutunan kayo. It's a very short video. Ganun lang naman ang pag-analysis ko nun. The sell was because the Fed or the sentiment for the market for the March rate cut is bumababa and maybe too soon ang rate cut. So maybe sa March hindi magre-rate cut, sa Mayo pa or sa May, sa May pa sila mag-rate cut, hindi natin alam. So abangan na lang natin yung mga susunod na mga balita. And then nadagdagan pa na strong, very strong labor market kasi malakas yung NFP numbers. It's in favor of US kaya yeah, bumagsak si gold. So hindi natin alam talaga yung mga reaction ni market. So nag-anticipate lang tayo. And continue to practice yung mga SGC setups nyo and hope na yung mga levels na i-take nyo, even if na maliit lang yung profits, as long as you identify the levels based on your criteria, maganda na yon, based on your checklist, yung ano yung ginawa yung rules. Follow your rules, wag yung pachamba na malaki nga yung profit mo but nachambahan mo lang naman, hindi mo naman mauulit yun, no? Consistency is yung alam mo yung hinahanap mo lagi sa market. So the market always repeats itself. So maghanap kayo ng mga setups na solid and according to your rules. Okay? So kung nabilisan kayo sa video na to, you can repeat it, you can watch it again, and watch again din the mga SGC na tutorial natin dun sa Google Classroom. So I hope everybody has had a very enjoyable week. And tomorrow is Monday. Mag-trade na naman tayo. And sana profitable na naman tayo this coming week. So good luck everyone. Have a nice day. Surpass your limits.